World Radio.
I want my Rockland World Radio, baby.
It's not just radio, it's Rockland World Radio. RocklandWorldRadio.com.
Okay, thank you everybody for tuning in to Rockland World Radio NMS Youthology Hour. We have a real treat for you today on the stage. Chrissy, would you state the names of the people that are on the stage here with us today?
Sure. This is Kathy Sempcoes, Dr. Levada, Dr. Q. Do you want to?
It's Dr. Sairah Quereshi.
Sairah Quereshi. Do they call you Dr. Q?
Well, all my students call me Dr. Q. That's so much easier. So I just,
I feel a lot
if you
better
can't
now.
say Quereshi, I say just call me Dr.
I
Q.
want to make a huge mistake.
Don't worry about it.
And today we're talking about spa treatments for skin care, especially for mature skin care. And we're going to talk to these ladies about the treatments they have available to help you as well. Okay, so would you please tell us about your company?
Yes, of course. Prism Med Spa was created quite recently in December of last year with a vision of helping women and men to reach their full potential in terms of not only outer beauty but inner beauty and inner health. So it's not just that we offer certain medical spa treatments that a lot of other places offer, but it's also that we want to offer anti-aging treatments, which are really important to having good health and having a quality of life. And in that concept, we are very much aware of if we don't feel good inside, we don't look good out, on the outer, no matter what we do.
That's true.
So it's really important that we promote this concept and make people aware of their choices. Not everybody understands what those choices are always, and so it's been our mission to educate and to inform people so that they know what options there are out there, simple options that they can include in their everyday life.
Okay.
To make it really make a change of lifestyle. So on that note, we began, of course, offering the natural, medical spa treatments, which is laser treatments of all kinds for skin rejuvenation, for permanent hair removal, for getting rid of any vascular or pigmented lesions like sunspots, like spider veins, like any kind of port wine stains or any kind of birthmarks, and any problem that someone has, acne scars, we can take care of with lasers. And all of our lasers are non-invasive, so it's great because you basically walk out and your skin's perfect. You have no downtime. You have nothing to stop you from continuing your regular program. The other great thing that we have is a new radio frequency technology called Venus Legacy, and that's used for skin tightening for the face and neck, and also fat melting for the body.
She said it was fat melting.
Hey!
I just said the magic word.
Sorry.
Fat melting has changed.
I see what the Kardashians did, and that looked terrible. I wouldn't go through that. But this thing's good.
Well, I'll tell you. No, there are different technologies which claim to be able to melt fat, and some use a freezing technique, and some use the heat to melt the fat. We're using a radio frequency based technology, which actually melts the fat non-invasively over 10 sessions.
Wow.
And it's great because they have patented this amazing technology which delivers the energy in such a way that you don't hurt.
So I can still eat chicken fingers and blue cheese or chicken
Well,
wings. I can still
if you want to melt the fat, you can help it along. We have like a 21-day detox that you can do when you're trying to melt the fat. But it's not just
It's worth
drinking
it, though.
juices, and I mean, you get a chance to actually eat real food.
And be healthy.
And learn how to change your eating habits, because that's really important. Changing your eating habits while you're doing these treatments is giving you like a double effect, a double result.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
And while it's melting the fat, it's also tightening your skin.
Yes.
Oh my God! Yes.
Which is
I need that
huge.
here.
Which is huge. Well, we do a lot of that. We do a lot of those types of treatments. We've had great success doing them on the face and on the body. And the whole time, people love it because it feels like a hot stone massage, which is like major. Because usually these treatments, if you're freezing the fat, will hurt. But in this case, it doesn't. And that's one of the reasons why people keep coming back, and they love it. And then they graduate from face to body to one part to the other part. So yeah, it's a great technology. And we also offer all kinds of the regular stuff, like facials. One of our signature facials is the diamond facial, which is an amazing facial where basically you come out, if it's for a special event or if you want to get ready for something that's really important to you, and you literally glow. It's an amazing treatment. But we also have some great other treatments like chemical peels and something called a phyto peel.
Can we take that caller real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, Rockland Road Radio, you're live and direct. Who are we speaking with today?
No, just Rockland Road Radio.
Oh, okay. You just said hello like it was a regular phone. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm calling in about the spa equipment for the ladies' skincare.
Oh, for your skincare. Okay, what do you want to ask? What kind of questions where are you calling from? What's your name?
Okay, I'm calling from California. My name is Lisa Evans, and I want to send a shout-out, if that's okay, to Miss Lena Shockley.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lisa.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You're welcome. And I just wanted to know, maybe some tips you can give me. I have kind of I guess, oily skin sometimes around my nose area and stuff. Just some things that can help me keep my glow.
So you want to find out how you can get rid of the oily T-zone area?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you mind us asking, are you in your 40s or 50s?
I'm in my 40s.
Okay, so could you help her, ladies, with some information on how to get rid of the oily T-zone?
Absolutely. One of the biggest mistakes that all of us who have oily skin make is to dry our skin out, and that's the worst thing we can do.
Right.
The most important thing is a good cleanser, which is water-based, but not necessarily a soapy cleanser, but a water-based milk cleanser that will help to moisturize your skin while you're cleansing it. The other really important thing is to always, at least once a month or once every 6 weeks, get a very good deep cleansing from a professional. That will extract whatever gets into the larger pores. Because even if we're just walking around, we're collecting all of the impurities from the environment, and we don't even realize it, plus the makeup we wear and everything else we put on our face. It's really important to keep your skin breathing. If your skin can breathe, and cleansing is an important part of that, then whatever moisturizer you put on your face afterwards will actually absorb into your skin and give your skin that glow that you're looking for. And just make sure and use a moisturizer which again has a water-based moisturizer, not oil-based, so that you don't clog your pores and you keep your skin looking great.
Okay, and where are you guys located at? Because I would love to come there and maybe get some equipment for my lovely skin one day when I get down there to New York.
She's saying she'd like to purchase some equipment for fixing her skin up. You guys have a machine that you sell to people to fix up their faces?
We actually are working on our new e-shop right now as we speak. We're coming up with our own product line that will be specifically for each and every skin type. So please, stay tuned. We're going to have a lot for you and a lot of really amazing things that we're working on. Some new technologies and for home use and products. We're also going to be having pharmaceutical cosmetics, which are actually really important after the age of 35 to start using, like the important ingredient of retinol. And retinol is important because it helps not only in the anti-aging and taking care of wrinkles, but it also regulates the oiliness on the skin. So it's an important regimen to include in your daily skincare. And that's going to be coming very soon, probably within the next month. So stay tuned on our website, www.prismmedspa.com, and you're going to learn about all these things.
Okay, thank you so much for your help.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
It's gonna do big, you know.
So I have a question about retinol. Is it something that everybody can use with all skin types? Is retinol good for everybody?
Retinol is in two categories. There's the cosmetic formulation of retinol, and then there's the prescription formulation of retinol. I'll talk to you about the cosmetic formulation, and the doctor can talk to you about the prescription.
But to answer your question, it's yes.
Okay.
It's a person's, man or woman's, best friend.
Okay.
It's the skin vitamin. It's what stimulates collagen production. It helps to decrease and eliminate fine wrinkles as well as sun-damaged skin.
Okay.
It gets rid of the old, dead, unwanted cells and regenerates new, healthy, plump cells.
Oh, I was looking for something today to plump my lips.
You're going to get to try it, both of you, because we brought some for you.
Plump my lips too?
No.
I went and they used to have it, but they don't have it anymore. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to do them injections on my lips because I'm too scared of that. But
And I have another question. If I were to buy something like a retinol soap and an loofah, would you recommend using both?
Absolutely.
Oh,
all over the body.
Well, loofah, in my opinion, it's one of the best ways to exfoliate. We also have other very good exfoliants. However, loofah is excellent, once a week at least.
Once a week.
And
Oh, I
but
use
the
it every day.
retinol has to be every evening. And really, the difference between the cosmetic retinol and the prescription is strength. It tends to be very drying to your skin, and if you have very sensitive skin, it's better to use a lower strength cosmetically available without a prescription.
Okay.
If your skin can handle prescription strength retinol, then that's the best way to go.
Okay. And also with the prescription, do you have to stay out of the sun like alpha hydroxy, or can you still go and...
Yes, so your treatments are going to be in the evenings when you apply it to your skin, and if you're going to go away for a week or two to the Caribbean, just don't use it those 2 weeks.
Okay.
And it's very, very important to use a very good sunblock every day, even on cloudy days.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That's to protect yourself from skin cancer, from the harmful radiation.
And speaking of that, there's a lot of ladies that are still, a lot of my friends are sun worshipers, and they love to go in the tanning bed, and when they're not, they're in the islands baking. How do they keep good skin, or,
They don't.
They don't. Okay.
No, you have to show them.
Thanks, Lena.
No, I'm sorry.
10, 15 years later,
Okay.
with that kind of a habit, they will have leather skin.
Okay.
If they're economically well off, they can see a plastic surgeon, get some skin tightening, but the quality of the skin will definitely change. And plus, skin cancer is deadly.
Sure.
I love going in the sun. I come from an island in Greece, and
nice. Yeah.
the water and the sun.
Okay.
But everything to moderation.
Okay.
And using a very good sunblock doesn't prevent you from getting color and a tan. It just prevents the harmful ionizing radiation from penetrating into your skin. So it's a give and take.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
So less is
that's
best.
really good information
When-
there.
when-
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can have a healthy glow and a nice color. You don't have to overdo it. And you have to admit that when you see women who are
I
very
do, I
dark
could admit that.
from being in the sun
It ages
too much,
them too.
it's not attractive.
Right. That's true. That's true.
Okay, so I will cut back on the tanning bed just for you.
Those are the most harmful.
I have psoriasis, so that's why my purpose is doing it.
Right, but the laser that we have, especially the Isolase,
It does that for psoriasis.
it, and it's very safe.
Wow.
Yes.
Much safer than even the medications for psoriasis.
Very, I believe that because the medications, I end up with lumps on my lungs, and I had to stop the injections, and then they went away. So I
The
know.
medications are debilitating.
Mhm.
The laser is
Very
very
true.
safe.
Very true.
And probably much less expensive in the long run.
Oh yes, they were like about 1,000 to 1,500 a shot, like 4 years ago. Imagine now.
With the technologies the way that they've developed these days, it really has given us options. And that's what I said before. We have options to every problem and safer options as the technologies develop. So that's what we're all about. We're about being able to offer those options and not have people think that they have to follow a route that has been given to them from years before. It's changing every day. Every day there's something new coming out.
And it's always for the greater cause. It seems it's just advancing very nice.
The whole technologies are advancing more toward non-invasive and safe and safer in general.
Right. I'm noticing a lot less is best.
Yes.
With anything.
But still, they're still giving the results
Right.
that everybody needs and wants. So it's really an exciting time.
Yes.
I mean, I love being in this profession now that this is happening.
I'm so
because-
glad we connected.
And what type of diet are you recommending for healthy skin? I notice a lot of my Italian friends, they eat a lot of olive oil and their skin is beautiful.
Okay, so now she's back to me again.
But it's very, like for example, Sophia Loren, she's, about to hit 80 and look at that skin.
I'll never look like that.
A healthy diet, there are many different healthy diets. The Mediterranean diet, for instance, is one of the healthiest because it involves natural plant products and everything in moderation and everything fresh.
Vegetables.
So it's farm to table. There's
okay.
no in between. Everything is French. It's a food source is primary. You have chickens that are roaming and eating healthy grass, and there's no preservatives or antibiotics. You have fresh vegetables without pesticides. The Mediterranean diet just means avoiding toxic foods,
processed
foods, and healthy carbohydrates, healthy fats. Nuts, olive oil are very healthy fats, and fat is very important in anyone's diet. And anyway, fat means flavor, so you can't avoid that.
I know. Chicken wings.
And don't substitute. Don't get fat substitutes.
Okay.
Like now we know that trans fats can be very harmful.
You never know what to eat. Like I today.
Just have some butter.
Regular butter.
Regular
I
butter.
mean food. No, I'm saying in general, food in general. Like I went to the store today. I'm like, I'm so hungry, but I'm on a diet now, and I don't know what I can technically eat. That's not going to throw me off.
Well, you can pick any vegetable that you like, any fruit that you like, a chicken breast, a fresh fish, shrimp.
For anyone who's stuck,
Everything.
also, we have a 21-day detox that we do. The 21-day detox doesn't mean you stop eating and you start drinking only protein shakes. It means that we show you how to eat properly.
Okay.
So for the first 10 days, there is a whole line of supplements and protein shakes which help to support your metabolism.
Well, I'm definitely going to do that one.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
did it recently and lost 20 pounds, and it was
I'm
and
doing
it was I
chia
was
seeds.
stuck.
How is the chia seeds?
They're very good
Because
They're
I'm
very
putting it in
good.
everything. My
Chia
daughter
seeds-
made fun of me. She even said, "Are you gonna put them on the chicken wings tonight, Mom?" I'm like, "I am. If you don't shut up, I'm gonna put them on yours and make you eat it." She's gonna get me to eat that.
Chia seeds are actually one of the, yes, and seeds in general are all allowed on this detox.
Okay.
Pumpkin seeds and quinoa is a very good also source of protein also, and lentils, they're allowed. And then there's a whole list of fruits and vegetables that you can eat for the first 10 days. And then on the 11th day, you introduce again protein.
Okay,
So chicken or fish.
I can live with
And
that.
some red meat. It's a very easy detox, but what it does in those 21 days is it sort of reprograms you. So what you just said, I don't know what to eat, a lot of people feel that way. But so it shows you what you can eat, and it shows you, and you get into a habit of just preparing a little bit further ahead, because everybody's so busy now.
Yeah.
And nobody can really sit and cook a meal anymore, when you get home, whatever time you get home, exhausted. So if you have a few things prepared, that's what it teaches you, that you can actually eat healthy and not feel like you have to,
Get more energy too. You
Yes,
get.
absolutely.
You feel better.
amazing.
Your skin feels better.
You feel amazing. And that shows. That shows on your skin. And when you start losing, then you feel really great.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah, because I lost.
We're going to
60
try that
pounds.
this weekend.
Oh yeah, we are. No, we are. Because I lost 60 pounds last year, and
that's
then
great.
now
That's
I
amazing.
gained it back.
Okay, but you can do it. You proved to yourself that you can do it.
It's difficult.
You didn't change your habit. That's what happened.
Well, no, I did. All I did was eat healthy. I ate grilled chicken, lettuce, water only. And then after that, I just went one night with a meatball wedge parmesan and said, the diet, this is so much better. This is my food, my people, my home. But then now, look, and I won't never do that again, though. So, but now I'm suffering for it, and it's just not the way to do it, and it's not, you can't really cheat because, I also noticed that when I got myself in that good eating habit, I didn't even crave those things
That's
anymore.
what I was going to say. You don't crave anymore. You don't crave those things because the other really important thing of the important function of a detox is to detox your digestive system. And there's a lot of blockages in our digestive system that also produce the cravings.
Right.
So once that's cleared, you just don't feel that anymore. And once you have that new habit, it's a whole different story.
Right. But then sugar tastes so disgusting after.
Yeah, you don't
I would
want it.
taste the soda. I'd be like, oh my God, how did I even drink this for years?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you've been through it. You've proven to yourself you can do it.
Oh, I can.
There you go.
I can. I know I can do it because I've done it. It's just I got to get that, well, now that we,
So I have another question for you. Monosodium glutamate is in a lot of foods, in restaurants and things like that. What do you suggest for people who are trying to detox and still go out to restaurants and eat?
I don't know if they're still using it or it has a resurgence, but just ask them not to add it.
Just not that, yeah,
And don't add cornstarch either.
or just a grilled chicken salad.
cornstarch.
And I'll tell you, the food tastes much fresher and tastier without the cornstarch.
Okay. Because I know the Chinese restaurants, they use
Both.
cornstarch.
I just tell them just don't put the cornstarch, and it's much more vibrant, if I have to use a word, when I have a meal without the cornstarch.
Now, tell me what you would do for a client like Sairah if she were to walk in and she needed help with her skin. Just give me a hypothetical idea of what you would suggest for her if she was just
Well, she
totally
has-
lost and she needed help.
She has very good skin,
Yeah.
actually. And as we age, she would use, a good skin product regimen. And then we could start some laser treatments just to balance out the skin, get rid of whatever sun damage she might have, decrease, and it's non-invasive, but it does peel off the dead
First layer.
sun-damaged
Okay.
layer, and also stimulates collagen production. It
Okay.
stimulates the cells
Okay.
in our skin that produces collagen.
Okay.
Beyond that, in my opinion, starting early with a little bit of Botox,
Oh, I was thinking about it for my lips.
which
All right,
Botox is
We'll go there.
paralyzes the muscle, and Botox is for what we call dynamic wrinkles.
Okay.
So when we're young and we frown, and then we relax,
Okay.
It sticks.
it goes away.
Along with the
But
Botox.
as we get older, and especially after menopause,
Okay.
the skin loses the collagen, and those frown lines or crow's feet lines around
Okay.
from smiling too much, they may remain. If you start a little bit of Botox when and before they actually form, you can just prevent them from forming. Doesn't mean you can't make expressions. It just will prevent them from forming, and having a forehead like yours, which is perfect.
Oh, thank you.
The other thing is fillers, which are for folds.
Oh.
So this is a fold here,
Okay.
and down here, and then a little sagging here.
Okay.
Fillers are collagen. Collagen is not only you see immediate results because it does fill, and then it stays in your system.
Okay.
They're all natural substances, and collagen fillers may last for a year and a half.
Very nice.
Oh.
So a little bit of that just to soften the folds
Okay.
may take maybe 10 years
That's
off.
wonderful.
Did you bring the lip plumper?
Is that, I just wanted to ask you,
But that's where retinol.
right.
Anyone who has any treatment in a spa has to also make it a habit to use some kind of retinol
Okay. To maintain.
to maintain.
And the only thing I would add to that regimen is a phytopeel, which is what I started to talk about before.
Okay.
A phytopeel is a natural derived peel, a non-invasive, non-chemical, naturally derived peel from phytoplankton of the lakes of northern Europe. And it's actually seaweed that is used to get down into the depths of the skin to even out the tone and refine the pores so that we are able to take away some of the surface damage. And then when we do the laser treatment, because it allows us to do the laser treatment as quickly as a week afterwards, which is not something we can always do with the chemical peels, will actually help the laser treatment to be more effective because the laser light can actually
Get
penetrate
through.
deeper.
Makes sense.
Nice.
So that's another thing that we often add to our laser treatments. And we do a lot of really creative combinations of different modalities and of different treatments to get the perfect result for each person. So
So would that work on a person who might have lost 75 pounds and have a lot of wrinkles now, and they, like the body looks nice, but with the clothes off, there's wrinkles everywhere. If you did something like that, would that help smooth out all that skin?
Loose skin is another issue because if you've lost a lot of weight over a short period of time and your skin has shown laxity in a very quick period of time, that needs another type of treatment. It needs the radiofrequency treatment that I talked about earlier, the Venus Legacy, to actually be able to tighten the skin. And because you have to produce a lot of collagen in the depths of the skin so the skin can actually shrink and tighten. It's possible, it can be done, definitely, but it takes a certain amount of sessions, and it really looks amazing once you're able to get there. And of course, it depends on how loose the skin is and how much weight has been lost.
Okay.
If the weight is over, a certain amount, obviously those treatments can help to a certain extent, but maybe something else is needed. Maybe plastic surgery is needed.
Something.
Yeah.
Or working out or something. Oh.
Well, working
You
out
can't
will
really
help
pull
the
it back,
muscles,
right?
but it won't actually
Pull back the skin.
change the skin. No. So skin usually can recover if you don't lose the weight quickly. It
fast.
will recover also on its own slowly. But the point is that if you lose a lot of weight quickly, and then that happens,
Yeah,
and it
because you're
happens to a lot of weight
traumatized.
loss patients actually. That.
Yeah, but we've had really good success with several women having had bypass or gastric bypass
Yes.
surgeries and did not want to go under the knife. And the Venus Legacy, which is the radio frequency laser has worked wonders, and they're very, very happy with the results.
Yeah.
I wanted to do the gastric bypass, but everyone tells me no. But now that you've invented this and you've created this, now I'm totally not even looking that direction anymore. Now I'm more interested in this right here.
Yeah, you're not that morbidly overweight that you would need a bypass.
No.
Tummy tuck something.
Absolutely not. You can, well,
tummy tuck something. Ass suck. I don't know. just to, like, you know, have kids. They said it'd be fun, but, you know, stretch marks and all that.
Yeah, there's a lot. It also lessens the stretch marks as well.
Good.
yes, yes. It helps all of those
Because
issues.
they put road maps, you know, the kids all over.
I know.
Well, we're all going to be coming out to visit you guys. Can you tell the viewers how to get in contact with you so they can set up appointments to come out and get themselves beautified?
Absolutely. You can find us online at www.prismmedspa.com, or you can call us at 516-277-2293. We would be delighted to do a free consultation for everyone from the show for any problem or issue that they're concerned with. And we're also offering for a certain amount of viewers, the first viewers that call us, for 20 viewers, a free laser treatment or Venus treatment.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It's a value.
So get on that phone with all your girlfriends. You could be next.
It's a value of $350.
Okay.
And so I think that they'll really love, because you will see results even from one session.
And what about men clients? Do you guys work on men too if they
Absolutely
need to take care of their skin?
Yes, and the other thing about this medical spa is we work from the inside as well as the outside. And my expertise from internal health especially is with hormone therapy. And hormone therapy, specifically bioidentical, which means that the hormones are derived from plants. They're extracted, they're FDA-approved substances, and then they are compounded into a cream that you use on your skin once a day to replenish the hormones, which are estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. So these hormones keep us young and healthy until, in terms for women, till we go through our changes. And then we no longer produce them. And that's when women start having medical problems.
And become mean and nasty like I've been.
Mean and nasty and irritable and cranky. And, you know, we
I'm not cooking tonight
get
now.
heart problems. We lose bone density.
Wow.
Sex drive goes like that. And our energy, and the same is true for men with testosterone. And we've developed through many, many years regimens of natural hormone replacement that is very safe and really makes you feel great and takes away the aging process internally, which then makes you look and feel a lot better externally.
So it slows the process down.
So we really go to the depths to make someone not only look well, feel well, but be well.
Okay.
It literally takes away all the symptoms of menopause.
That's awesome.
Right.
So, I mean, I can attest to that. And Dr. Levada is my doctor.
Okay.
Before she's my partner, but she's my doctor, and she really helped me to get over some very serious symptoms that I was having. And
Awesome.
in a period of a very short time, like a month, not even a month. So I can definitely attest to the value of the natural bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. And we hope to help a lot of people. And she's been helping a lot of people over the last so many years. Over 35 years she's been in practice, and over 15 years she is a leading physician in natural bioidentical hormone replacement therapy.
And you won the award, right?
She's won many awards.
Hey,
as a lead.
give her a hand, right?
And now Prism also won the award
nice.
for having lead
So it's a proven.
Yes.
Oh, definitely proven. It's not hocus pocus. It's hope, not hype, but hope.
Yes.
Are we going to do a demonstration?
We are going to do a demonstration, yes, on Dr. Q.
And one more question before we do that. Yam cream, does that really work for people who are going through?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
With it's the problem with over-the-counter supplements or creams like Progest cream, which is a wild yam root, is that it's not FDA regulated, and so the product that you're getting, first of all, it doesn't necessarily have in it what it says in advertising, and the concentration and the purity, you just don't know where it comes from. Case in point, recently, some major vitamin manufacturers, like GNC, for instance, are getting their vitamins produced in China, which they're saying now that there was problems with rats or something like that, and
a lot of them putting dummies out.
So you have to be careful. The other thing is it's not going to transform our bodies cannot transform yam or soy into hormones. So you don't have to worry that you're putting yourself into danger. And it might have a little superficial help if you really have a lot of hot flashes and sweats. It might help a little just for mild symptoms. Anything more than mild, like moderate or severe, it's just a waste of money.
Okay. Well, with that being said, we're going to have her give us a light demonstration on Dr. Sairah.
Kathy's go ahead.
Say your name again for the audience.
It's Dr. Sairah Quereshi.
Sairah. Okay. We all call her Sarah, but it's not really
I called her
true.
Dr. She said, you can call me Dr. Q, so I did. That was simple
I'm
enough.
actually an anti-bullying specialist and consultant, but I teach sociology and criminology at university as well.
Oh, very nice.
So
That's
that's my
excellent.
main thing is the anti-bullying world, and have my own organization.
You do?
Yes, I do.
We have to have, because I've
had her here, and I've brought her with me.
I started something for anti-bull, for,
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
It's feel like we're going for hours.
Indeed.
Same here. Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank you.
So if you'd like to just relax, turn around. I'm going to put some goggles on
Okay.
that we use just to cover your
I mean,
eyes.
usually we have patient lying down.
Yes,
In a
usually the patient's
very-
lying down. And we basically, these treatments are done in intervals of 2 weeks. One every 2 weeks. It's usually 6 treatments are necessary in order to get a full result as far as spot removal or the vein removal, and also to help collagen production, tightening of pores, the tightening and the diminishing of fine lines and wrinkles. So it's something that we definitely would start as a regimen by doing this treatment on the entire face. I'm not going to do the entire face, obviously, today. I'm just going to do a demonstration. But when we will go over the entire face normally, and then we will go into the specific areas, the problem areas, whether it's for acne scars or for sunspots, and we'll go over them again with a special lens that goes a little bit deeper. Okay? And this is an ND-YAG, which is it comes out at a frequency of 1064 nanometers. And nanometers is just the way that the light is measured on the scale, on the frequency scale. It's actually red light, and it's absorbed much easier by the melanin of sunspots and the blood in the spider veins. So if you just want to come, just
And
a
the
little closer
pigment
to
in
me.
hair follicles. And it's not ionizing radiation. It's coherent light. It's very, very safe. And it reaches its object. such as a
I'm going to start.
hair follicle pigment or the hemoglobin in a blood vessel, so it does not damage the skin.
And it is safe because we don't have to wear goggles like on some of the lasers out there. Like we would have to have goggles on. Like this is
Yes, this one is not going to shock your system because it's not that bright.
right.
For the ones where the operator uses goggles, like in the 5 to 600 range wavelengths, it's so bright it blinds you.
Right. Okay.
So that's like an infrared beam?
No, this is not infrared.
Oh, okay.
This is a 1064 beam.
Oh, okay.
It's higher than.
Oh, wow.
So you see we go over the entire surface of the skin. And then we can also concentrate on the specific spots or spider veins or acne scars. And what happens is you really don't see anything on the surface of the skin, but it's absorbed into the depths of the skin, and you can actually see certain things happening right after the treatment. Like if we're treating, you didn't feel it that much, right?
No, I can definitely feel it.
You can feel it. It's definitely one of the least painful lasers, considering that most lasers, in order to do this type of treatment, you have to use numbing cream, and we haven't used anything. But what's really important is that you do see that it has a result immediately, and she's not at all red or in any way. If you just turn this way to show.
Oh, wow.
Not in any way
Oh,
her skin
wow.
is affected on
Yeah.
the surface.
Wow.
That's one of the great.
Will this do the cellulite too?
No.
Okay.
We're
Do you have
driving right
something for
over.
the
That's
cellulite?
legacy. That's a radio frequency.
Okay. So we have a back room. We're gonna go take care of the cellulite now.
My face looking even now.
Carry.
Yeah, wow. Looks like a...
I'll put that on my back. Don't worry.
That's amazing. Yeah,
Yes.
I can see the transformation. That looks like a younger person on that
Yeah,
side.
it is amazing. It's
That is
smoother.
great.
It's very smooth.
Well, the great thing
does
is that
plump.
you do see it plumps it up. It plumps up the skin, and you
nice.
see the change.
I mean, it
because
will subside.
Exactly.
But the cumulative treatments is what it takes a certain amount of time to
clear.
adequately stimulate the cells, which are fibroblasts that produce collagen. But
Do you have a mirror? You can take a look.
I don't have.
do you do the
pictures of that,
injections
Jeff.
for the
Take
lips and
pictures
everything
of
too?
the clo-
The
that is
lips and
so
everything, the
nice.
injections.
That's
Yes.
exciting.
Did you bring any of that too?
oh,
Get
I
a
didn't.
close-up of that. That is phenomenal.
But we do have a nice product to
yeah.
give you. That's
What you
Very
will
good
see
for
after
the
the first
skin.
treatment is that the spots are a little bit darker,
Okay.
and then they start to fade 7 to 10 days afterwards. And you also see that the veins, when we go over veins, they close immediately and they become diffused. They don't become as they're not as visible. And of course, they're treated over the next few sessions
Okay.
more and more, and it becomes less and less visible, the damage, and the skin becomes more and more plump, as Dr. Levada mentioned before, because of the collagen production that's taking place.
So you can use that on any part of
On the
the
lips,
person's
too?
body?
Yes, this is also used for hair removal. It's also used
And-
for many other skin ailments.
and
like
this
psoriasis.
wavelength is good for all skin types, from your Scandinavian to South African.
Wow, that's awesome.
It doesn't burn the skin.
That is awesome.
I didn't really feel anything. I mean, just little
Yes, just little pinpricks. Like
pricks. It's
Looks like a
actually
different
felt nice.
person over there.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's very, very clean,
That is
and
nice.
it's very smooth looking and vibrant. Like
Wow.
That's
it does.
beautiful.
It makes it look very vibrant.
Looks like you have foundation on that side. and
that's what I was
some
gonna
skin
say, a
tightening.
smoothing cream, but I didn't
Yeah.
want
It's smoother.
to. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
looks
is right.
good.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm next now. You got a lot to work with, though. Thank you. That's amazing.
How many minutes do we have, Jeff?
We have 6.
6 minutes. Okay, so what would you like to tell the viewers about your program? Anything else, ladies? Let me scoot back so they can see you. Okay.
It's a work in progress, and we want to offer the highest quality of service to age well, to have the best quality of life that we possibly can. and to help both men and women to achieve that.
That's awesome.
And then the other really important, I think, thing that we stand for as PRISM is that we want to acquire friends, not just clients.
Okay.
What I mean by that is that people feel the caring when they come into PRISM. They feel and they know that each and every therapist that they come into contact with truly cares about helping them resolve whatever issue it is that they have. And I think that because we do come from a place of caring, that people feel that, and hopefully we're able to help in all of these issues. And we want the chance to help, and I think that's one of the reasons why people are recognizing our services more and more.
Yes.
And hopefully it'll grow from here.
I think that's wonderful. Let's give them a hand.
I wanted to thank you for reaching out to me on LinkedIn. It was very
I want to thank you for reaching out to me. I mean, that was amazing. And we met in such a great way in this modern technology of internet.
Awesome.
No, it was amazing. Thank you
It was
so
really
much.
amazing.
I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. And you too, Lena. I really appreciate everything.
You guys are welcome back
Thank you.
anytime.
Thank
All right.
you. Thank you
And
so
thank
much.
you.
I think we were going to have to
Yes,
You
yes, absolutely.
Lena had a
Make it
party or
all
something.
so smooth.
So I'm not sure what we're going to.
So nice meeting you.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Oh, nice meeting you too. I was going to say I know you though, but we don't.
And actually, I'm going to take a trip out there because where I come from
It's not
up
that
in Orange
far.
County, there's a young group of people like this doing what you're doing, but they don't know how to connect. There's no customer service there. It's dry, like dry toast. You don't feel at home. You don't feel anything warm. And they have a lot of older women coming in needing these treatments and needing help, and they have the money, but these girls are, I hate to say, I won't say any names, out to lunch. They don't get it. And I think it's because, they haven't been through the aging
Yes,
process.
they don't
They
think it's
understand.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
They don't think it's going to happen to them. No one
No.
ever thinks it's going to
Right,
happen to
right.
them.
That's major because honestly,
Yeah.
if you haven't felt what it feels like
Yeah.
to change so drastically in a short amount of years and to try and figure out a way that you can, deal with it.
Yeah.
And then
You
help
don't know.
others.
Yeah.
Right,
deal with
yes.
it.
That's one of my projects is trying to help others.
And a lot of people eventually, they don't feel comfortable in their spa, so,
Yeah.
I think it's because there's an age difference and they're not reaching out to the customer.
Or they
Not
think it's
pers-
too expensive, and this is very affordable.
It's not personalizing
This
it.
is
Yeah.
this is
Right.
amazing.
Yeah. But thank you for coming on
Thank
the
you
stage.
for having us.
And
We really
everybody
appreciate it.
contact them.
Thank
All
you,
right?
too.
Give your information one more time to the viewers.
Absolutely. It's www.prismmedspa.com. Prism is spelled PRISM, Prism Med Spa. And our phone number is 516-277-2293. And we are located at 41 Main Street in Roslyn, in Long Island, Roslyn, New York.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night. God bless. It was amazing.
Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you.
Did you have fun? Did you have fun? Yeah, of course
We did.
I'm independent. You know it. You love it. You can't live without it. Rockland World Radio.